Good morning, first graders. Today we are on page 277 of your student journal, and we are going to continue with what we did yesterday. So our goal is the same. So our goal says, today I will compose a cone and cylinder by combining two or more different shapes using a net. So remember some things about our shapes. Our cone, what makes a cone so important is a cone is circular on the bottom and then it has a point on the top. That's what our cones have. And yesterday I folded a cone for you. I made one. So here was my cone, here's my point on top, and here's my circle on the bottom. And I made it by using a net similar to this. So this was the net for it. And then when I folded it, I had my three-dimensional solid figure. Okay, our other shape was a cylinder. And a cylinder has a solid shape that is circular on top and the bottom. So it has two circles. And yesterday I used a net to make this for you. So here's one circle, and then when I flip it, there's another circle. So this is what we call a cylinder, okay? And this was the net. So when I see the net, I see the circle for the top and the circle for the bottom. Okay, so boys and girls, what we're going to do is we're going to have to be able to tell the difference. So here's my first problem. My first problem says, which net would compose a cone? Well, what do I know about a cone? I know a cone has one circle and one point. So that tells me my answer is B. And it says, how do you know? Well, what do I know? I know a cone has one circle and one point. That's how I know. Okay, let's look at number 2. Which net would compose a cylinder? Which one of these is a cylinder? I know it's A, and they want to know how I know. It says, how do you know? What do I know about a cylinder? I know a cylinder has two circles. That's how I know. Okay, so boys and girls, let's try some together. All right, so on page 278, let's look at this. What do we see? Well, you're going to see questions just like the ones I did for you. Explain to your partner in which net would compose a cylinder. Which A or B is going to make a cylinder? So I'm going to give you a second to try it before I do it, and hopefully you've chosen A. A is a cylinder. And they want us to say, how do you know? How do we know that? Well, what do we know about a cylinder? So we could say, we know, cylinders. We know cylinders have two circles. That's what we could say about that. We know cylinders have two circles. Okay, let's look at number 2. Explain to your partner which net would compose a cone. Which one of these, A or B, the unfolded net is going to make a cone when we fold it? Hopefully you chose B. Okay, and how do we know it was B? Because what do we know about cones? We know cones have one circle and one point. That's what we know about cones. Okay, so boys and girls, today you're going to actually try some without me. So today you're going to turn the page and you're going to try some problems without me. Okay, you have quite a few problems actually to try. So you have 4 pages total. All right, have a great day. Bye.